You know, a lot of people don't have a clue what clue is. I thought it was pretty snazzy. But it's a report. It's a report that follows the house and follows the client. So for instance, we have somebody who moves down from Connecticut and they're here buying a house. And you know, they haven't claims, well no, we're buying this new house. Well then we put their name in there. Oh, well they had a $200,000 fire up in Connecticut where they left. Well that can affect them getting insurance. So clue is very important to us now. Most all carriers are using it. It's also a tool we can use if you're not sure if a house has a claim on it. You can call us and we can punch the address in and run to see if there's any claims on that house before you show it, especially if you're not sure if it had a sinkhole. Okay. The number one claims in Florida right now are roofs and water damage. So that's why the roof is so important in Florida. Right now the carriers are saying if it's 15 years or older and it's an asphalt roof, you're done, you need to redo the roof. I don't care if you have a 30-year shingle or whatsoever. That's what they're requiring. We have some that are actually going to 14. We have some that allow them up to 20 years. Tile roofs are good to 25 years. So again, with over 100 companies, it's hard to keep up with all the rules and regulations, but we have options for your customers. So if you're told you can't do it because of roof, that's not true. Dogs, believe it or not, it's the little dogs that are causing a lot of the claims. And I have one. I have a wiener dog. He's bitten everybody, it's just except for me. And I thought this was interesting. There was $319 million in paid out claims in the USA for dog claims this last year. So it's very important to know if they have a dog. It's about the bite history. You can have a Rottweiler, and if it doesn't have a bite history, we can get insurance on it. A lot of companies, what they're doing is they're excluding liability on the dog. We also have animal liability standalone policies just to cover that dog. So how much you want to keep that little pet around, we can take care of it. I want to touch on flood. The flood, as you know, was a big fiasco. It just slapped Floridians in the face about a year or so ago when that act came out. They jacked up the rates. Everybody panicked. They turned around, they changed it, and they turned around and changed it again. Bottom line, if it's your primary house, we're still subsidizing it. It's back to normal rates. The only rate that's different is if it's a secondary home or investment home, and they're going to pay approximately 25% more. But when all that fiasco was going on, we had private market insurance that came out. So now, if you have a client that is on this side of the bay and they're on open water and they're paying more than $2,300 a year for $250,000 of coverage, we have an option for private market insurance for flood insurance, which can really help close a deal, save a deal. If they're in a high velocity area, like on around the Gulf Coast, it's a little higher, but it's a lot cheaper than the FEMA-based insurance. Now, I'm going to get Durain to come here and talk about sinkholes, and I'll finish up.